Yeah.
And the tree's still
and
standing.
the house where where the store stood.
Yeah.
And so we met with Tim and Venable, and Tim brought records out from the city, and we, went 20 meters this way and 30 meters this way until we realized, that this is
We
the
were
spot right here where they're all buried. And I think it was you, Cynthia, that said there should be a marker there. There should be, something that recognizes it forever, because they deserve to be recognized. And
Is this
so
the
thank
site?
you for that.
This is the site
This
right
is
here.
right here where they're buried.
Yeah.
So
And it was a moving little trip. I mean, we met a lot of wonderful people. Tim and Venable spent the day with us in the cemetery, and it's fascinating.
Dick and Babs, his wife, spent the day, I guess the morning or the day before, that's
Right.
what it was, with us, learning a lot of history of the area.
And
So,
we have lifelong friends now,
Yeah.
for sure. And
Wonderful
that was so moving. One little side note, Grandpa's favorite number was 13. And he did everything. He was born on the 13th. His children were born on the 13th. And so I told Linda when we were getting to the hotel in New Orleans, I said, wouldn't that be funny if our room was 13? And she said, you didn't hear the lady? Look at the key. And we were saying it was 13. And we said at that time, he's with us. We said our little...
when we came to Vicksburg too, the hotel was 113
Right.
room that we stayed in.
And do you know our address today?
Yeah.
2513. When I was plugging it in, when my husband said, now where's the bread and breakfast? But we held hands, said a little prayer before we left, and that they would be released.
Very touching. Anyway, I'm so honored that you all came today to be here with us, and and to hear the story. And many of your families, I'm sure, were touched at the time. Many of your families came from Tallulah, and Benita Fadas are here, and there's the Tarami family that's here, Fred, and so anyway, and I also want to ask if there's anyone that would like to say something. I think I heard that there may be some people that would like to talk.
Sal Sirio. What's that?
We're Italians, we talk.
What are we going to have, a match here or something?
You were an important part of my journey. You were the first person I talked to when I started researching, and he actually connected me with my great-grandfather's cousin, first cousin, I guess, back in Tallulah, and we got to talk via Facebook, or as he called it, faccia. What was Facebook in Italian? I had a hard time understanding what he wanted me to do. But
Facebook.
Yeah. And so I thank you for all that you did for me. Yeah.
Truthfully, I did it myself too. I wanted to help you and your family, and it's been wonderful. My great-grandmother was at the family, and I had to find out whether she was related to those who were Fathers. And so far,
Go ahead and lean on this. If I can get
I do want to compliment you on what you've done. This is one of the nicest gestures I've ever seen of anybody working for their family. And you're right, this is where they were buried. And this is the best place for them to be.
Yes. And under this beautiful cedar tree, couldn't be a more lovely spot for them.
And when they find out in Sheffield what you've done, then they will find out.
I did get a letter from the mayor today. I can't read it, it's in Italian. You can help me.
I'm not that good either.
My name is David Matassa, of Jefferson Society, New Orleans, Louisiana. Sal Sirio, my mentor. chapter of the China Society offers wreath with condolences to the victims and the families that took place. May their souls rest in peace. And may they be rewarded eternal life in heaven. And please join me in a prayer of our Father. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, and lead us not into temptation.
Thank you. Anyone else that want to say?
I'm actually the current president of the Italian American Federation of the Southeast. Sal is also my mentor. He does a great job of genealogy in Jefferson Parish. If anyone does want to do any genealogy, I'm creating work for Sal, but please look that up, and thank you for all your research and everything you've done. We will have a video done later for this. We have a documentary doing about the 1890s of New Orleans, because as you know, that was a very difficult year for our ancestors in all of Louisiana. And oddly enough, my family left New Orleans and went to Monroe. So if you're ever in Monroe, Gino's Restaurant is my grandfather's restaurant. It's still there. Yeah, Gino, my middle name is Gino. So stop by and see Aunt Phyllis and Uncle Frank. And but thank you all for coming, and thank you for what you've done. Tallulah I drive through frequently, so I look forward to looking more into the story. But and thank you for Chef, one of my ancestors.
We'll do that. I'll get to the point. Okay. Good to see y'all.
At 17, and we lived in Ohio, but we got from the same street.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same.
I know.
And again, we had a grocery store, a barber shop, and then
Oh, wow.
so he started, didn't speak English.
Isn't it amazing?
I tell you, English and Italian mixed together.
Right.
Yeah, then my some of my nieces at Harvard graduated, PhDs, you know, say, yeah, everyone did well, but we was kind of discriminated
I
against.
know. Well, I think that's why my grandma, little Italian,
my mother-in-law's birthday, so we're going to Monroe. My mother's people.
And you know,
My
it's
mother's
kind of
people.
sad because
It is.
never spoke.
Yeah, they're scurries.
And some of us just
My grandparents came. My grandfather came, worked in sugarcane fields in the 1890s. Went to the Monroe to learn the grocery trade with the Mississippi. And went to Canada.
He's like, and grandma would tell
I've all the records and stuff.
don't
In
get
fact,
too dark, stay in the sun too much. Because they wanted to be in the building spot. They didn't want to be in the
Philip has been to Sheffield. My mother didn't go to Sheffield. Now, interesting headline. My mother's father was Charlie Phillips. My whole life I said, Phillips is not Italian until I watched the show on LPB about people coming. When they came down, they took the name, the guy that wrote the name on the papers, that's what they took. Their name was Sam Felipe. So when he came down, he said, Sam Phillips, he wrote that name, he had to take the name. So, lifelong story, how Phillips Italian, and he was born in Sheffield. My grandfather came with his family. They settled in Starkville, Mississippi.
So I heard that in Monroe there's a family called Rogers, and they were Ragusa. So there you go.
Well, I never hired Phillips. I was a grown man before I found that out. That's
Have you been to Gino's before?
Yeah, a lot of times we go to Norris Wine Cellar across the
Yeah, that's
street.
right across the street.
Okay, well, we go there every year to watch the ball golf. And then
Through Janice.
And it burned a few years ago.
Yes, it did.
And then he built it, I guess. Yeah. So they're going to fall out.
So Frank will be there. Ask for Frank to come down. That's my uncle.
Okay.
But my godmother, she works only lunch right now. He doesn't work the evenings. In fact, yes. So Phyllis won't be there, but Frank should be there.
I'm married to the lady.
Oh, you are? Well, I would email me, please, because I have a house in Monroe and I have a house in New Orleans. But I built an app. It's on the back here. A tour guide. I've been out for touring the state, and I've been actually spending time the last 2 months for free. I went out to Milliken's Bend and the markers are laying on the ground.
Okay. The river is a mountain. The river is a mountain.
Yes.
Yeah,
But there's a house there, and there's 2 markers.
2 markers, yeah.
Yes, and but I've been researching. I went out to Delta the last trip to see where Grants Canal was, and I interviewed. It's still there. And I went up to Lake Providence to interview it. There's a Navy man who was on the Missouri when the Japanese surrendered. He lives up in Lake Providence. So I've been spending some time.
I went to Louis Howard.
You did?
Oh, yeah. I like
Do you know the houses, the places that they're talking about? When she was doing
there's no more.
Okay, but the tree or any,
No,
that's all
they're all
gone.
gone. And that map is
Okay, he gave me the card.
Okay.
But I do all kinds of history. We have a
I want to keep it too, but
unbelievable.
I want
Well, I think I used your site.
Madison Parish